Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Fardell with 2NURFM Hunter News. Tributes have come pouring in for the family of Robert Dutchy Holland after the Newcastle cricketer passed away yesterday in hospital. The Australian Test cricketer, who famously took 10 wickets against the West Indies in 1985, is reported to have passed away peacefully in hospital after suffering a brain bleed. President of Southern Lakes Cricket Aaron Gray says the amount of tributes for Dutchy isn't surprising.
It's been overwhelming, actually, which isn't a surprise to anybody. The impact he had on people locally, statewide, internationally wide, even globally. You know, there's support coming in from everywhere for the family, absolutely.
There appears to be even more problems with Newcastle's private transport operator, Keyless Downer. MP Tim Crackenthorpe has been told by parents at St Pius X they've had buses fail to turn up and pick up their kids. He says parents were then left with the job of taking their children to school, and upon arriving at school, they discovered they weren't the only ones.
There is a lot wrong with this private operator at this point, but I've got real concerns of school kids being left alone on the side of the road with buses not turning up. That's a real problem.
The Newcastle Labor team have seized full control of the council, with 6 of the 12 councillors belonging to ALP alongside the re-elected Lord Mayor Nuwatali Nelms. With the Liberals losing 3 seats, the Greens losing 1 and the Independents snagging a steady 4, the Labor team are poised to dominate council decision-making for the first time since their last council majority under Joyce Cummings in 1977. Labor councillor Declan Clausen thinks the steady majority is good news for Newcastle.
A majority provides stability. It's an awful lot of responsibility for the Labor Party and the Lord Mayor, but it gives us the opportunity to continue to deliver it. It ensures that we'll maintain a high infrastructure spend. It also allows us to deliver on our election promise to maintain and protect local jobs.
Motorists driving through Mayfield West will have to slow down over the next few weeks, with works happening at the Turl Street and Werribee Street intersection. The aim of the work is to inform planning for an upgrade of these intersections. The majority of the works will be carried out overnight, with reduced speed limits and temporary lane closures in place. The state government has been caught selling more than 4,200 social housing properties across the state and the Hunter since being elected in 2011. This is ranked in more than $1.4 billion in revenue, while the waitlist for affordable housing has ballooned to over 60,000 applicants. Shadow Minister for Public Housing Tanya Mihalik says we need more government housing, not less.
This is a government that is more focused on smoke and mirror announcements rather than actually reducing the social housing waiting list. Why would this government flog off more than 4,000 social housing properties at a time when the social housing waiting list is literally bursting at the seams?
And an unsuspecting Lake Macquarie couple this morning discovered they're millionaires. Their bank account is now just over $1 million bigger thanks to Saturday Lotto. Upon finding out the couple were a little skeptical, but now they're planning to spend their retirement even happier than they were before.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Macquarie is into their third consecutive grand final after cruising to a 60-point win over Central in Newcastle Rugby League yesterday afternoon. The Scorpions will now take on minor premiers West in the grand final at McDonald Jones Stadium this Saturday. In the lower grade, Souths will take on West in the reserve grade decider, while Lakes will play Cessnock in the under-19s and Central will play Souths in the Ladies League tag decider. The Newcastle Jets have announced the signing of South American import Ronald Vargas on a 1-year deal. The Venezuelan international, who plays attacking midfielder, boasts an impressive CV, having played for Anderlecht and Club Brugge in the top division in Belgian football. Coach Ernie Merrick is excited to see a player of Vargas's quality and experience join the club. And Toronto has ended their 69-year wait for the title in the Major League Baseball Grand Final, defeating Belmont 25-11 on Saturday. Moko Moana Roa was named the Grand Finals MVP in his side's win. That's sport. I'm Jessica Rouse.
2NURFM News Time is 10 past 12.